Hello everybody. Hello everybody. Hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hello, hi. My son needs my attention for a second, so please bear with me for a singular moment. There you go, baby. Now we are on the desk like we wanted, and we are no longer being a threat to the chair. Everything is being fine. Hello, everybody. It has been a little while. It's good to see you.
Hi,
I hope.
hello. Hey,
hi. Hello.
Bonjour.
Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello. 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 Hi. Hello. Thank you very much for being here today. Thank you, Warthog, for the 25 months. Thank you, Prism, for the 23 months. Thank you, Cadis, for the 17 months. Thank you, Scarlet Rose, for the Prime. Thank you, Azure, for the 26 months and the threat. It's very kind of you, 26 months of tier 3 along with a threat. Thank you for the 18 months Moonbeaming. Goodbye. Goodbye. See you later. Ending stream now. See you later, everybody. It's good to see you. Thank you, Prince Brightstar, for the 18 months. Thank you, Crystal, for the 5 gifted. Thank you, it's very kind of you. Thank you, Saint, for the 26 months. Thank you, Staria, for the Prime. And thank you for all of the little bits of games. Hello. Had to enable this because DM needed the Hades to drop, but I wanted to use your aura of violence to get him to drop to murder you. Oh, okay. You know what? Understandable. Hi, Cromlo. What? Thank you. Thank you. Hello, everybody. I hope you have been having a wonderful time. I hope you have had a good day. I hope I hope you've enjoyed your time away. Mizuki, that's not how you know, I know if that's how you think chairs work, but when Dad isn't sitting in it, the chair spins, baby. There you go. Now you got it. Okay. Hello, everyone.
Are you excited to level your favorite caster, Fisher?
No.
I hear that's the Hades strat.
No, I hate Fisher. Hello, everybody. Hello. Thank you, Etch, for the 14. Thank you, Big Jam, for the 14. Thank you, Remember Body Pen, for the Prime. Hello. Hi, everybody. Hello. Hello, YouTubes. Thank you for existing. That's what you get. You get the thanks for being here. Thank you, Divine Rock, for stopping in once again and being here for all of the streams. Thank you, Callus. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of the gamer lifestyle. Thank you, Isachelt. Thank you, Lore. Thank you, Wimpy Wham.
The strat is to have
Thank you, Star Mage. Who else can I thank? Where are there more for thanks? Thank you, Buns. That's a good one. Okay. Thank you, Haunted. Hello. Grim Noir. Hello. Hello, Jess the Disgrace. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for stopping in, everybody. It's very good. Hello, Lunas. Hi. Hello. This man is not stalling. This man is simply happy to be here again. It's been a wonderful break, but golly gee willikers, have I missed streaming? It is good to see you. Here's the tough part. I did try that. I did try throwing soup at him while I was away. Didn't really work.
Watch out, look at that hype train.
Wow. The mic sounds clearer now. I'm glad to hear it. Okay, so here's the deal. It's been a little while since I last streamed. I took off for the Crimbler season and my New Year's celebrations. Today's the first stream that we're back. The first stream of 2026. Since then, I have been threatened to be turned into piss. I have gotten a brand new chair. Look at this. Do you know how much work it is to get it to make that noise? That's ridiculous amounts of work to make that noise. This is incredible. My other chair would make that noise just from me sitting. This is incredible. This is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. What's this about? So, no, hold up, back up. Well, the other thing is I've gotten everything a lot more comfortable for my desk setup. I think everything's going to be great. And then the others, how's Solo's house? You know what? That's a good question. Does Solo still have a house? Yes. It's probably on demo, so let's go in real quick. I have been... I don't know how to say this. I've been having a great time. Thank you for the hype train. It's very kind of you. Thank you. Thank you. And
welcome back to Final Ellison 14.
Thank you.
I still love the random existential crisis over Solo's eye color.
It is still kind of the experience I'm living right now, but that's fine. Thank you very much for the dyed butts earlier. It's very kind of you. We're gonna have a little conversation, chat. Gonna have a tiny little talk. Today, the thing that I know you all care about the most right now
and my beautiful green eyes King Solo ONL, I am taken out by an unseen force.
Is it's a hard thing for me to talk about. But yes, I am working on the next Stardew Valley video. I'm working on that right now, and hopefully you will see the new increased microphone quality with this whole new desk and everything set up. I hope you will enjoy. Yes. Hopefully that will arrive in 1 to 2 weeks. Editing stream, you know what? Maybe. Wrath, we've been dying for weeks. Don't do this. I'm sorry. I have to delay it at least a little bit. Like, I still have to finish editing it. It's like just 2 more weeks, Callus. It's okay. Just 2 more weeks. Here's the other side of things, okay? Something that probably none of you care about, but I'll mention it anyway. Here's the,
Use the free Fantasia one day to change Solo's eyes, just to fuck with us.
I kind of like that idea, Ruby, but I would never do something like that. I would never do it at all. Thank you for all of the redeems. Here's your minion roulette. I didn't forget it this time. Thank you, Mia, for your constant minion roulettes. And hello, Pudding. I don't remember what your name is. That's all right. So the things that nobody here cares about, that we're just gonna talk about a little bit, right? So, the last time I streamed was my Hades attempt.
You do need to enter the house to reset the countdown, my lord.
For everyone that was there, you witnessed the failure of Reaper. And know that I have a guaranteed clear sitting in my back pocket that I am currently working on. I have spent the past 2 weeks of time away from streaming progressing towards that plan on Solo. And with that in mind, you will not be seeing Solo for a long time. Solo only will be disappearing for a little while. Just about until the end of February. Maybe March. Yes, Solo is going in the hyperbolic time chamber. And that is because you will not get to know what the plan is until we clear it and you see the video. So you will see how we clear Hades in the video. And everything else that I work on for solo until then will be secret. I will not be clearing Hades on stream. I
When
do
shall I
apologize
send
in
you the gill
advance.
Tiny paper boats then, my lord, as you won the pot.
When shall I give you the gill tiny paper boats? Thank you. You could actually just ship the gill over to my secretary, Mirror's Lament. That would be great. That'd be great. It will be an anime exclusive clear. And the goal is for the clear to be done early March, late February, and then after, have the video out
You can
as soon as
sub
possible.
to get the extra free silver Chocobo feathers and get more up gear for sure.
So, what does that mean for you? What does that mean for you wonderful stream enjoyers that are here for the Thursdays and Sunday streams, here to say hello, here to be part of this? I have something exciting for you
Fishing marathon time.
that I think you will enjoy. This is going to be in 2 phases. Part 1, I will be slowly working away at attempting the Lone Hero title for solo. You may see my UI changing a lot
3.
while I do that. That will be to prevent spoilers. The second one that I will either start next Thursday or this Sunday will be a brand new challenge that I will be taking on for Final Fantasy XIV and doing for as long as I can reasonably convince myself to do it. This one is the wonderful challenge that I have so lovingly labeled in my notes, literally the worst possible thing you could do in this game. There is that for all of my late nights coming up with stupid ideas, I have imagined the worst possible thing, and nothing in my wildest dreams could be worse than this. So, that will be starting relatively soon. So it's not like you will just be stuck without stream. We will just have to be missing our silly little green-haired boy for a little bit.
I think you might be ahead of me in the story, so I'm just popping in with gifts.
Hi, Slider. It's very nice to see you. Thank you for the tier 2 for 25 months. Thankfully, there's no story today. If you don't wanna, if you're not worried about that, but if you are, I understand. And thank you for the 5 gifted. It is very, very kind of you. I apologize for not getting to say that the second it came around. But okay, so that's the deal. This is the plan for what we're doing. That's how things are going to be for a while. And I hope that you are okay with it. Is this a first-person 14 challenge? No. I'll be honest with you. Sometimes I just play first-person 14 for fun, because that's funny. Anytime I get Labyrinth of the Ancients, in my alliance queues, I would do I'd do those in first person. So that's it. That's the main part. Today we are working on Lone Hero. We're gonna get some more time with solo for a while, and then we've got Lone Hero to do. Hopefully we'll make a little bit of progress. We shall see. You can finally make it to a stream and watch with no spoilers. It has been a while, Slider. I hope you've been doing well. I hope you've been well indeed. Just for closure for the people who have spent dozens of hours at Hades, does your clear fall 100% within your bounty rules? Please just give us this one question. Okay, the bounty is up 150 million gil for a verifiable way past Hades with gear I can obtain. At most, this includes silver feather gear, chest, pants, and weapon, and a 740 chest piece. If we have to rely on a 3-line for clear, that's not a clear. Any class, so long as it can either kill the jail or pass the DPS check and get Hades to 29.9% before captivity casts. Please also verify it can survive ad phase. If you have an option, please DM me with the video proof or ask a mod to start a thread for you.
So that was the stream. See you guys in 3 months.
Yes, see you later. My stream was just an announcement. I'm seeing you later. Goodbye. My answer to your question, Callus, after reading that out to you, is yes. It falls fully within my bounty rules of completely limited to silver feather gear and a 740 chest piece. The only thing it does not follow in those rules is the verification. Callus, I will also say that I have watched the solos go mad over absolutely everything in the solo channel. And I will tell you that multiple times the clear method has been mentioned. And also, I do not believe any of you will ever find it. And that is okay. And I hope you look forward to it. Is that a challenge? No, it is not a challenge. That is me genuinely saying, please look forward to it.
Can I out of bounds? Or can I use chat commands to force a caster limit break to spawn when I'm in the jail?
No, Ruby. No, you cannot. No. But okay. That is it. That is your updates.
Can I go to sleep and let you do it for me?
Yes, but only if you sleep for approximately 2.5 months.
Clipping my wings. Will you pay my bills then?
No, I don't think I'm gonna do that one. I will also say, just for your sanity a little bit, for everyone in the solo gamers, I have a target date range for when I want this to be done.
I very much want the big sleep for the 2 months.
It is a target date range because I do not know, and I am not going to tell you how much of the time that I have planned for clearing this isn't even dedicated to working on something, but is dedicated entirely to practicing my strat. But that is a large component to it. Hi, Divine. How's it going? Me and the mods and all of my dear friends in a very close circle that know the madness have been sitting here and really enjoying reading the solo chat. It's gonna be wonderful. So, with all of that finished, with all of that conversation done, it is good to be back. I don't know how long we're going to be working on Lone Hero attempts, and when I will swap to the new challenge. I'm gonna figure that out for a little bit. But we'll get there. Am I going to split the Amarat dungeon clear and the Hades clear into 2 different videos or make one big one? That will be one big video. There's a lot of the context for the Hades clear is part of Amarat. So if I take away Amarat, the Hades video doesn't have as much to it. Or I'd have to re-explain things that I just spoke about. Like, the biggest one being my potions. The biggest one being the strats required to get tinctures.
Could you imagine somebody here post the clear during this stream?
Okay. Will Mung Sweep be in the video? You better believe Mung Sweep is gonna be in the video. That's the most important part of this whole arc. Are you kidding me? But yeah, okay. Technically, the bounty is still active in a sense. I will give it... I'll give you a yes, technically, at that one. If you give me my exact plan and give me a verified video before I can verify it myself, then yes, the bounty is still active and you would get 150 million gil. But, you know, it's, I don't know if you would be able to do it in 2 months. Okay. So that's it. I'm just gonna send in a video of me eating my ram. No, Emerald, that's so expensive right now. You can't do that. You don't understand. Stop yourself before you're out $1,000. Okay. Wait, my lord, what about New Year Fortune? Yeah, you know what? That's what we can start with. How about we go get a New Year's Fortune? If it's still around. Is it still around? I feel like it should be around now. I have a box of DDR3 RAM I can eat? Please don't do that. Even then, it's not good for you. Sounds like one of those Legend of Zelda speedruns where they stand still for 24 hours so the idle pose moves the character behind a gate. As much as I love that idea, I'm pretty sure Square Enix would kill me for that one. What is the reward for the thing. What is the reward for the quest this year? Oh Lord, they're losing their minds? That's okay. That's kind of what I expected. Unicorn minion? An Uma Musume? Oh, tiny horse. I am scared of horses, so I will be avoiding the horse. I will, in fact, be avoiding the horse, but very funny plan. Very funny idea. Now, if you don't mind, this is a weird one for me. As stupid as it might sound, I do enjoy a little bit of superstition. Not because I believe it so far as to say that this will control my whole life from a silly video game, but just for setting my mind for the year. Every year that I've done solo, I've started with one of these silly little fortune draws. And hopefully, this will be a showing of what the year for solo will look like. If everything goes to plan, my hope and my goal is for this to be the last year of solo only. If everything goes to plan, if everything works properly, after the Hades clear, we will begin the final season of solo only. And ideally by December, it will be done. And we will have our sprout removed. But we will see. So let's have a quick little look at what the final year of solo will look like. I will happily take a small fortune. I will happily take a small fortune. That sounds like everything will go to plan and something nice will happen. That'll be great. Set forth with allies is a little bit messed up. I'm gonna be honest with you.
If it were bad, we could just say it's for Solo's love life.
Hold on, I have to post this. This one. Thank you for the reassurance square.
Alone thou shalt struggle.
Okay. Okay. Well, the allies are us, true chat. It's you. All right, end of stream. It's good to see you, everybody. Emily says being alone you'll struggle, not that you can't do it. True. True for real. Okay. Explain then, what am I supposed to watch then when I go to sleep? It's been my sleep video series for over a year now. Well, hopefully I will have many new videos after that to give to you for sleep videos. Hopefully. Hopefully. Anyway, let me just do my paid Sandioria run, giving 500k each for passing out the video. Oh! Good luck, good luck, good luck. Okay. It's been a long start to stream. I do have some obligations that I have to get to today, so we're going to get started on our loan here. Hello, Tandori. Hello. Hello, how's it going? We're gonna live our lives. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna have a great time. To know the dulcet tones of Rat's anguish is such a good lullaby. Yeah, me either. Okay, I'm gonna just take 2 seconds. And then we're gonna get started on Lone Hero. Just because I'm terribly curious and because I don't want the bounty in the first place. Unfortunately, Azure, I can't even tell you. Of everyone, Azure, you are the one I am the most tempted to tell it to. But I have to... What do you mean, missed prediction? Thank you for the gifted for blue, and I guess I missed a prediction. I don't... What? Have you tried the Dragon Quest VII Remake demo yet, my lord? Oh! I have not, but I did see that it was out. Is it good? Is it a masterpiece? I've been kind of excited, but... I did also just get Dragon Ball Sparking Zero for Crimbler, and I do kind of want to play that. My shinies. I'm sorry. I can't. If you get the Gamba clear, will you pay it out regardless? What do you mean the Gamba clear? You mean the, like, 0.25% chance? On Viper with base gear? Yeah, I'd give you 150 million go for that. That's funny. I'm never doing it, but yeah, I could do that. That's too big of a number? Oh, I see. I see. Stream times are horrible for us Europeans. I'm only here because I am on vacation and sick. I apologize. Normally, I like to try and have the 2 different stream times to fit for everybody. This one is just after work, you know? Alright, I clock off work. The second work ends, I'm here for stream. And then, what is it? Sundays are normally meant to be more EU friendly. I didn't. Too many voices in my head from the VC. Blue, are you moderating the VC? I'm so sorry. Okay. But yeah, all right. It's time for a little bit of loan here. I'll probably get. I'm thinking this time around. Somebody tell me if this is a terrible idea, okay? Somebody tell me if this is the worst idea you've ever heard of in your life. 150 million gil if you get the Gamba clear. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that sounds right. But I need video proof that you had the gear on properly before the fight starts. I can give you absolutely no information on the plan to beat the wall. Please look forward to it. It shall be soon. I think I'm still going to do Gunbreaker, but I was thinking for... Oh, Gunbreaker isn't on my bar anymore. I don't really have a good way to do this. Hold on. I'm just gonna... How do I...
Greetings, my lord. Welcome back to the fishing streams.
What is this? Nope, not that one. What is this one? You know what?
Grinding more
Perfect.
items out to add to the pot wrath.
Give us a second. Please look at Mung for the time being. Our great and beloved Mung. Mung Sweep. Thank you. While I set this back up so that Gunbreaker is on my bar again. Okay, perfect. Welcome back. Mung Sweep. Thank you. I love this image so much. It's so good. Does a mod want to pay out the prediction? Oh yeah, I could do that. Hold on. Wow, I can't believe I actually didn't see a 30-minute prediction. It's been a long time. Thank you for the gifted, Lemon. It's very kind of you. Sub for Mung. Thank you. And thank you very much for the 26 months, Lemon. Also very kind. Thank you. So, I was just randomly saw you out in the wild. How funny. Hello, it's good to see you. So I'm thinking it might be a little bit of a terrible idea, but what if I do 2 save files at the same time? Hide your stream, but I know something you can't hide. No. I log into lodestone. And I log into lodestone very quickly. Oh no, never mind. I already privated solos. I forgot about that one. I did hide my lodestone, so you can never see that. The only solo onlys that are available on lodestone still are my B-roll characters, I think. Yeah, all of solo only should be set to private. What do you mean you already thought of that? Of course I already thought of that. The first thing I thought of with... Okay, now it's privated? No, that one was the B-roll character, Ruby. I have like 4 characters that are solo only. One of them I have as identical to solo as I can. Gear and everything. But yeah, we're good. Not revealing the way you're gonna clear Hades until the video releases is torture. True for real. Is there a chance of you ever switching to Linux? No. Too many things I'm afraid of not working on Linux, and so I simply will not. So here's what I'm thinking, right? What if I do multiple runs at the same time? The bounty has not been claimed. Went private after you said it? Oh, true for real? Which one has green eyes? All of them? Why are you thinking 2 save slots? I was thinking 2 saves just because, like... Then for my sake, it's... I'm progressing through it slowly, but... Once I'm there... Once I'm at, like, the top floors, I have 2 chances, you know? So I'm still in the mindset of I'm on floor 91, you know? Instead of having to go back to floor 1 afterwards. I guess it's gonna take a long time. Well, Ruby, it's fixed, and that's all that matters. I don't need you to tell me 20 times, you know? Okay, we begin. I go back into my gunbreaker attempt from before, and life is good. I don't think I'm gonna do 2 at a time. That sounds like a lot of work, and I'm too lazy for that, actually. And by that I mean, it's gonna take long enough to get 1 attempt up to floor 90. Free petrification sounds good to me. Okay. I will get some friends real quick. Some wonderful friends to hang out with. Friends, solo run invalid. No, it's okay, I killed them.
Solo run invalid.
It's fine. See, they're dead. You don't have to worry about it. Solo run is not invalidated. It's all real. It's all perfect. Why do you hate me? I worked so hard to use my petrification, and this is what I get?
Murder? Solo on the run from the feds.
I am ready for my big day. This is Solo's big day out, actually. If you didn't know. Do you get the 6 cartridges at this level? Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, Gunbreaker did get changed, didn't it? That's it? This is the last straw, but I'd vet time travel and come back just to spoil your plan? Unfortunately, Callus, that will result in you being banned. Anyone that does somehow manage to find a spoiler and puts it in the Discord or in chat will unfortunately be banned for not respecting the streamer. So good luck with that, nerd. Now there's no class restriction on glamour, so you can make one iconic outfit for every class like an anime character. You know, I have the iconic axe, right? That we have Bill, okay? Yeah. But I've never had an equivalent for clothing as I do to Bill, because, you know, I can only use Bill on the one bit, so why would it matter, right? Hey! That's not how Super Bolide works. I had the buff. What?
That is exactly how Super Bolide works.
No, the bomb trap should have dropped me to low health, as it did for all of the enemies, and then I kill the That was a blind floor. Did I miss Super Bolide? Is that what just happened? Yeah, but the landmine should not have killed me. It should have brought me down to low health. I do this all the time. That one's actually really annoying. Okay, whatever, man. Ugh. This is why we have two save files. True for real. Okay. I suppose I'm starting from one all the same today. I was hoping not to, but here we are. Now you could do it as you go up 1 to 10, 1 to 10. I just don't know if it's gonna be worth it. I'm not sure. Who knows? Cause if I just win, then I win, you know? Is there a particular reason you do Gunbreaker instead of War for Heaven on High? Is it just a familiarity thing, or is Gunbreaker significantly better at this level range? For the information that my brain currently holds, Gunbreaker is significantly better in Heaven on High. Warrior's not bad, but from all that I have been told, Gunbreaker is the Heaven on High class in the same way that Machinist is the Palace of the Dead class. Unrelated, is that the Eureka gear, or do I just super not recognize that armor? No, this is, Lost Allegan, I think? If not Lost Allegan, then it's the, Skaven. Thought Summoner was the Palace drop? No, Summoner is, funny enough, a discount, Machinist. Because the one thing that Summoner does not have that makes it worse than Machinist is the Interrupt. Summoner does not have an Interrupt in its kit at all. Machinist does, and that immediately makes it better. Also, you get a little speed boost. Wow. have obtained my parameters. Your cat is watching stream too now. Behave. Okay, true. We do have to behave. We have to be on our best behavior. This is what the thumbnail was for. This is what it's supposed to show. You know that this is coming when this is the thumbnail. Never on your best behavior. That's true, Mirror. That's very correct. Chat, Mirror bullies me. We're supposed to be friends, but they bully me all the time. It's very mean of them. Good? What do you mean good? You're not supposed to say good to that. And I would never bully someone as short as you, Mirror. I would never do that. Sorry, wait. Do I have multiple gnashing fangs? What the heck? That's incredible. I really didn't look at anything that Gunbreaker got changed. What happened? What did I miss? Because this is not what I was expecting. Love using Gunbreaker in Eureka if it's AoE. It wasn't so flaccid. I mean, the AoE for Gunbreaker is mostly on bow shock, I feel like.
Mr. Artalo's games.
You get it damage over time, that's all you get.
For me plus the Pro 284 PLS.
You know what, Pro? After all of the time that you've been in chat, after the singular time that we played Repo together, just for you, I will never play a Lalafell ever again. Just for you, as a little treat. Ever again, he says, yeah, there was a Lalafell for my first speedrun, Aerodynamis. That was the Warthog thing to do. This is a tragedy for all of you. A tragedy for all of you. Good luck. Yeah, I'm exclusively making male Elizin from now on. But that's it. This is all you get. You get solo only carbon copies for every challenge character I do from here on. Good luck. That was the one that got DDoSed, right? DDoSed is maybe not the correct word for it. But yes, Aerodynamics is the one that happened when my internet service provider decided they were going to be down for the entire day of July 5th. Starting at 3 a.m. or whenever. I think it might have been like 6 a.m. actually at that point. Famara have a hidden buff nobody knows about. Their biz for challenge runs. Oh, okay. Now I'm interested. Hold on. Wait. This is new information to me. Tell me. Tell me what the buff is for being a female aura. And I will consider it for my challenge run. Short means your hitbox is smaller. That's true. And like I said, I would never discriminate against the short. I love the short. Mirror's one of my dearest friends, and they're incredibly short. They're so short that it's hard to see them sometimes, you know? So, I would never be mean to short people. The ghost is also incredibly short, so I would never, I would never be... I would never be mean to short people. The buff is that phase 2 is very cute. Okay, I like this actually. Sorry, losing my mind of the auto-modded chat message from Mirror, so only I get to see that they said I hate you. Okay, hello. I deserved this one. Whoa, is this what it feels like? I can't even finish. Can't even finish the statement. Oh god. It's all fine. We're gonna have a great time here. I'm gonna have a masterpiece of a time. I need you all to know that even now, I still hate every deep dungeon. I hate all of them. But the worst part about that, after all of this time that I've spent doing deep dungeons for solo, I still think the deep dungeon I hate the most.
And they hate you too, Wrath smile.
Thank you. I still think the deep dungeon I hate the most isn't even a deep dungeon I have done on solo or will be able to do on solo. I haven't done Pilgrims yet, so I can't say anything about that. But yeah, no, Orthos is the worst thing that's ever happened. I hate Eureka Orthos.
Alone exclusively, solitary just, and singularly singular.
Yes, singularly singular is the way I describe myself at parties. Wrath, you still owe me PT runs together. I will do PT runs with you and everyone else just as soon as I am finished with probably Shadowbringers. Once I get to Shadowbringers, like post-patch credits, then I will go and do I will go and willingly do a deep dungeon in my spare time. How does that sound? Great, great. Okay, good to hear. Glad we're in agreement. See you later. What makes it suck? Good way for me to describe it is if you are not a tank, your life is terrible. Even Heaven on High has a lot of one-shot mechanics, right? The one-shot mechanics aren't until the high floors. And then those one-shot mechanics are normally like, yeah, I should have dodged that. Eureka Orthos has one-shot mechanics everywhere, and the auto-attack damage from Eureka Orthos just said, hi, DM, how's it going? Hello? Hello, how are you doing? We suffered, now feel our wrath. Oh, hello. Wrath streamers need to be eliminated? Why? What happened? Okay, I gotta hear this one. So chat, I did cut you off at the start of stream when I told you that somebody was threatening to turn me into piss. That's Girl DM. Girl DM VTuber extraordinaire, villainess that wants to kill me currently. Help. Watch a game showcase hosted by 5 streamers. It was not great. Oh no. No. But yeah, DM invited me to play a game called Noida with them, which is a silly little game, silly little magical roguelike game. And the only thing that I know about Noida is from DM playing Noida. And the only thing I know about it is seeing them post on Twitter, hey, we're gonna play Noida again today. I'm gonna hopefully not turn myself into piss, and that's it. That's the only info I have on this game. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna love it, I'm sure. Before you got here, gamers, pleasure to see you actually. Sorry, I forget how to talk sometimes. It's great to have you here. My name is Rat. My name is Wrath Games. I'm a challenge YouTuber. I do Stardew Valley challenges. I do Final Fantasy 14 challenges. Today, we're continuing my solo-only Final Fantasy 14 challenge where I beat all of Final Fantasy 14 by myself. Level Sync or Silence Echo wherever possible. That means no duty support. That means no market board. That means no party members. It's just me. I'm the little guy. Golly gee willikers. Earlier today, we were having a conversation about the death of solo only. The disappearance of solo Suzumiya, if you will. Our dear Solo is stuck at this current boss, and my current timeline to beat this boss, including the practice that doing the strat will take, is like March. So we're doing a little bit of Heaven on High today as your farewell stream for solo. Maybe some more solo Heaven on High another time, but I have more fun things to do while solo is away. Just say goodbye to solo, everybody. Say goodbye. We're ending stream right now, this second. Now that Square Enix took all the piss from more Unveiled, that's... You did this to me. It was that statement that did it. You know that. You know that, right? Like, you understand that's your fault? You little guy. DM, have you ever done a deep dungeon? Mods, can we get the otter counter back? Good luck with that one. You did this one? You did have it on high? Oh, okay, sick. Alright. Fantastic. So, have you ever become an otter, or were you just simply immaculate? I feel like you would have just made Kai turn into the otters every time. You just sniff out the traps. That's how that works. Huh. Never been an otter ever? Understandable. Yes, very true, very true. You were an otter, okay. I had, I'm back from my little holiday break, okay? The new year is upon us. For New Year's, every year, I have a tradition, a family tradition that has gone back my whole lifetime. And that is watching Lord of the Rings Extended Edition until it turns midnight. And then if you're not done by then you're a nerd. And you gotta watch them faster. So, you know, I've been subsisting off of a lot of crackers and cheese.
That's the strat.
That is the strat. Yeah, no, the other side, for all of the DM, for you and all of your chat, you get to enjoy the fact that, the solo theory crafters in my Discord have been trying to figure out what the heck I'm talking about for my plan to beat Hades for like the past 2 weeks. And today has only made them go into yet more of a fit of rage of trying to figure out what's going on. It's very fun. This is a wonderful time. Thank you. Please look forward to it. I hope it will be wonderful. To be fair, you went in completely blind. I could, understandable. Hades isn't that hard to beat. I recommend the railgun. Yeah, I'll just break out the railgun. You're right. That's why it's taking so long. Sorry, the spoilers are out. DM, you're not supposed to tell them. Yeah, they added a railgun to the game, and it takes 2 months to craft it. You cursed my PB. I hate you. You're welcome, monsieur. You're welcome. Oh, otter reset. Okay, well, now you can otter. Congratulations, otter enjoyers. Your otter counter returns. No, the railgun is just hidden. You have to unlock it. Wait, you didn't make? Then get Zeus spoons for big damage? No. DM.
We need to ban girl DM now. That's the rules we established.
That is true. I unfortunately DM. I'm solo only. I can't increase my relationship with Zeus, so we can't take Zeus boons. I can't take any boons. Why are you adding an otter? I'm not an otter. Come on, what do you think this is? Yeah, so you have. Yeah, I have to make the railgun myself so that I get the equivalent of the Zeus boons. Solo only Hades challenge, no boon run. I don't think I've ever beat Hades. Like, the video game Hades, not real Hades. Genuinely thinking back on it, I don't think I've ever done it. I think I've gotten to the final area of Hades 1 once, and then I've never actually beaten it. That's rough. I mean,
Hades jokerless?
I don't know what it was about Hades. Roguelikes have been one of my favorite games ever for my whole life. You know, Binding of Isaac, I have hundreds of hours in. I've played little bits of Slay the Spire. I've played absolutely ridiculous amounts of Balatro. God rest my soul. I've done Rogue Legacy is weirdly enough still one of my favorite roguelikes. I don't know why I like that game so much. It's a weird one. But like, I love roguelikes. I'd like to say I'm at least decently good at roguelikes. But Hades, I just suck at. I've got no clue why. Did you know there's a roguelike based on Final Fantasy XIV's mechanics to some degree?
Roguelike based on FF14's mechanics to some degree.
That's Rabbit and Steel, right? I'm mouse and keyboard DM. I am, unfortunately, I am a mouse and keyboard only gamer. The only exception I have ever taken is From Software games. Those are the only things I will play with controller, and then an additional exception when I go play Dragon Ball Sparking Zero later. Play it on controller? Yeah? You think so? Maybe. I just hate controllers. I don't know what about controllers hurts my hand so much, but they hurt my hand. Hades is absolutely playable mouse and keyboard. Yeah, I just kind of suck with the controls for it, so I think DM is probably right. Swapping over to controller, I could take that. I think that's a genius plan. But at the same time, like, I just don't like controllers. The game itself recommends you use a controller? Really? I can't read, so this is news to me. Hi, Han. How's it going? Couldn't get into Binding of Isaac. Don't like how items are super vague and you basically need to have the wiki open to know. They fixed that, Lemon. They fixed that? They fixed that. Go play Binding of Isaac now. You going to play Control against you at Magic the Gathering? Okay. That's fine. I have a flawless way to beat any control deck in Magic. You can't win if I eat your cards. What are you gonna do now? No, come on! You can't say. Mirror, stop bringing up Omegaverse, I'm begging. No, that's Mirror's main joy. You can't take that from them. This is gonna be wonderful. This is gonna be great. Some of those cards cost over $100. They'll kill you if you eat the cards. See, I had my cards are microchipped with nanobots, so if you eat them, you get turned into a human puppet. And then I lose because I'm controlled. Oh, There was one pack. There was one set that I opened on release. I bought a whole box for it. No, I think I did 2 actually. But I can't remember if I'm thinking of the right one. I think it was Eldraine that I did on release. I got myself a whole box set for it. I pulled the most expensive card in that set. Which Eldraine? The one with the King of Thieves dude. The little woods guy. I cannot remember his name. Otto or something? The most expensive card in that set. And then 2 days later, he was immediately banned and he dropped by like 80% price value. So it's okay. You know, it might be worth $100 now, but as soon as I eat it, maybe it's worth $20. Oko Thief of Crowns. Yes, thank you. That's the one. That's the one. I was so happy when I got my Oko too. I was so happy. It was so much pain seeing Oko dropped immediately. It was my pride and joy, man. That was so good. What did he... I never got to use him, so I never paid attention to what he did. What does he even do? Why don't we make it a +1 for him to turn something into a vanilla 3/3? Oh, you know what? Yeah, that does sound pretty good. That sounds perfect. Oh, speaking of cards, DM, didn't you get the Chocobo set? Did you get anything good? Any masterpiece cards? Bought 2 Chocobo bundles. I hope they went wonderful. Cloud and Yuna? Okay. All right. Pretty 10 out of 10. I'm still most proud of my Vivi. Another Vivi. Okay. Huge. Wow. All right. Sick. Doesn't mention the 3rd Vivi. I hate you so much. You're the worst. You can't let me have anything, DM. This is why she's the villainess. I can't have a single thing that's mine. I can't be like, wow, I got a Vivi and I got the super good Cloud card. I did such a good unboxing. And then you come in and you have 3 of them? Come on, dude. The 3rd Vivi, me when watching Lunalore? I wish I understood what that meant. But you know what? It's funny enough on its own that I get to laugh with you. Life gets to be good. Sometimes you can just do that. You know what's really funny? You know what's really just a funny thing that Oh, hello everybody. It's good. You know what's really funny? No, DM. I have to commit to the bit. I can't just hit the mic mute button. It muted me personally. I had to become the silenced. But you know, I've discovered recently that you can just laugh at things. That just kind of works. You opened an Oko, then he got banned. Then you opened a Vivi, and he got banned. Which to the coast is out to get. Wait, did Vivi get banned? I didn't even know Vivi got banned. No way. My Vivi. One thing I had. Vivi was like the only reason that it wasn't the most painful card unboxing I've ever done. And that one Cloud card. Okay, I guess Cloud is the only remaining saving grace. It destroyed Standard for months. I could see that. Vivi I did read, and Vivi was pretty busted, so... Luna is a K-pop group, and they have insane music video lore, and one of the members is named Vivi, and she gets turned into a robot, and then gets unturned into a robot. And there's also an evil version of her. Oh, so there are 3 Vivis. Okay, understandable. This time, it's gonna work, chat. You gotta understand. It's only allowed to fail once per stream. Okay? So this time it has to work. Even for good measure, I'll use the Witcher. How's that? How's that sound? Just for you? Just to make you feel slightly better? And now I hit the super bolide button and we sit here for 2 minutes and now I walk over it. Okay, perfect. See? Like I told you, it can only fail once per day. It's like a gacha game. 4-star also One Piece Vivi. Tandori, you're speaking to me in tongues. I know I haven't let you out of the editing basement in a while, but like, are you okay? How far into One Piece do I have to be to see the One Piece Vivi? This is a true test of your sanity in the editing basement. Okay, hello. Perfect. Great. Fine. I'm fine. Oh, an accursed horde. Oh, me. This guy's coming into my house and eating my scromboli. I can't believe it. We gotta get rid of this guy. One Piece Vivi is relatively early. Okay. Butt intuition? Did you misspell butt intuition? Or did you mean that my butt is a built-in intuition pometer? Because I think that one might be correct. You said there were 3 Vivis. That's true. I did say that. You know what, Tandori? I would like to formally apologize to you. You were not speaking in tongues. I am simply unable to remember anything that happens within the past 4 seconds. Tandori, like the guy who runs into Goblin and screams about becoming a necromancer, Tandori? Yes, that Tandori. Exactly, that Tandori. The Tandori that goes to Goblin every single day and shouts out to the whole world that they will become a necromancer? Yeah, that Tandori. The Tandori that's currently in my chat right now and just released a video about their quest to become a necromancer in Final Fantasy XIV. You were speaking in Forgore. That's what I do. Okay. I believe in us. We can do this. The rat guy, yeah. That's why I had the rat in the end of the Hades video sitting next to me. That's Tandori. Relatively early for One Piece is still over 60 episodes in or 100 chapters. Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay. we gotta do this. This is gonna be fine. This is gonna be perfect. I gotta speed things up. I gotta be fast, gamers. I gotta be the gamer of all time. You are about to see some gaming strats that you have never even heard of before. This is the Cincinnati Sweep. You've already probably heard of the Cincinnati Sweep, but have you heard of the Cincinnati Skyline Chili? Now that one, that's the move we're going for today. It's a very difficult gamer strat to pull off. You gotta be very careful when attempting it. Some people even lose the ability to use their hands afterwards. Very dangerous, very dangerous. But it saves 0.32 seconds off world record. So if we can pull it off, I think it's worth it. Pretty good. Excited for One Piece Season 2. The first season was good. You know, yeah. It's true. True for real. I'm definitely ready for Season 2. You know, I've been waiting for Season 2 for a while. I figure I watched like the first 20 episodes of One Piece when I was a kid, And then I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna wait until season 2 comes out so there's enough episodes for me to like binge it for a little bit. It really took a while. I feel like people were still talking about One Piece though, you know? It's crazy that this is when we're getting to season 2 though. Just watch season 1 and you'll love it. Yeah, okay. I like this plan. If that's all it takes to convince me, then that's worth it. Do we want to sit here for a minute and 30 seconds, or do we want to live our lives like normal people? I'm going to live my life like a normal person for once. Normally, I would say I'll sit here for 90 seconds just to Super Bowl light. But not today. Today, I'm feeling different. There's something in the air. We got a small fortune on Solo, you know? Wait, what about One Piece? I don't know. There's a character in it named Vivi, I think, was what we were talking about. Does anyone know if, let's just say that I turned on One Piece, okay? I turned the show on and I had it run 24/7. I'm not taking any breaks. I'm not even watching half of it, okay? It's just constantly running on my TV. For me to catch up to current One Piece, how long would it have to play on my TV? I think it would take several months. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. 1,155 episodes. Okay, somebody do the math. I think on average they're 22-minute episodes. I have been told that if I ever did want to watch One Piece, I should just read the manga. Because the manga is a lot less... Like, the first 5 minutes for episodes is like recap. Is that true? One of my dear friends who was marathoning One Piece told me that information. Is this correct info? But 23,000 minutes, okay? You can watch 65.45 episodes in one 24-hour period. Oh my god. That's not so bad though. Wait, so like 22 days? Like a month. Pacing in the manga is way better. Yeah, okay. The first 5 to 9 minutes of each episode is a recap of the last. That's insane. Okay. Wow. 18 days. That's not that bad. Hey, hold on. Okay. I remember when My Hero was coming out with their last episode. They were finishing My Hero Academia. The last episode was releasing. And I said to myself, if I'm gonna watch My Hero, this is the time that it has to happen. It has to be right now. Otherwise, I'll be spoiled for the ending, and I will just never watch it. And oh my god, I sat down, I said, okay, I need to watch 5 episodes a day to catch up in time. I'm pretty sure on average for the days that I watched the show, we watched some odd, like, at least 10 episodes a day. At least, bare minimum. Some days I don't even want to talk about. If you watch 6 episodes at the same time at 2 times speed, you could do it in like 5 days. Wait a second. If I watch 6 episodes at the same time, so like simultaneously witnessing 6 episodes, that's what I have it on 6 different TVs. You hate fishing? Welcome to the club, let's go. There's a trimmed down version with all the filler cut called One Pace. Okay, That sounds kind of sick. If I ever do feel like picking up One Piece, I might have to do that. I have, unfortunately, my list of anime is going to be going on for a long time right now. Our current watch, me and the Ghost are watching Captor Sakura. Is the first time I've ever watched it. This is the only thing since I found Panterbell that has convinced me maybe I do want to change my Discord profile picture. Cause Caro is the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life, and he has the best pictures in the world. This is incredible. This show is amazing. We just finished My Hero. We're watching Cardcaptor now, and then when we finish Cardcaptor, we're going to rewatch Cardcaptor after we finish it. At least like a little bit. I don't know if we're gonna rewatch the whole thing, but because when the Ghost watched it originally, they watched the English airing of it, and the English airing of it, from what they've been showing me, is the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, episode 1 of the show on the English version is like episode 26. The first episode of the show in the English version is episode 8. What do you mean? So, we're gonna rewatch the show a bit in the English version order after we watch it properly, and just get a little bit of that experience. It's not a 4Kids dub, but it's very similar. And then after that, unfortunately, the next thing on the list is I'm making the Ghost watch all of Naruto with me, because they've never watched Naruto. And so we're watching all of Naruto and Shippuden. They reordered it to it was more appealing to what? Yes! Yeah, they didn't think that anyone would watch it if there wasn't a male character in it. So they started it on the episode when the male character gets introduced. Oh, man. Nelvana, yes, I think that's correct. You've never watched Naruto either? Tandori? I am... Legally speaking, I should not be saying this. But I'm not a lawyer. Tandori, I'm docking your pay until you watch all of Naruto. This is not an option. If you want to work for the Wrath Games Corporation, you need to have watched all of Naruto. This is required. Don't Tandori, it's not worth it. It's absolutely worth it. When you were a kid, you made a promise to yourself never to watch Naruto. You don't know why you did this, but it will not break this promise to 10-year-old me. Okay, understandable. Don't you ever talk about Boruto in my house ever again. Sorry, I got One Piece on the brain. Okay, understandable, Tandori. Good luck, good luck. We're gonna skip filler. I think Shippuden is like genuinely half the episode size if you only watch canon. Thank you for the posture check. I shall. Will you get banned if you keep calling him Boruto's dad? Oh yeah, I absolutely will ban you if you call him Boruto. I did not spend my entire childhood watching Naruto grow up and become the Hokage for somebody to call him Boruto's dad. Boruto, the objectively worst show. I will not accept this insult. Gotta keep room for Frieren. That's true. Oh yeah, we have to add Frieren season 2 to the. I'm not watching it on release. I can't do it. If I have to watch a show on release again, it's over for me. I cannot stand the wait times. You know what? I got a free concealment. Whatever, man. I'm just gonna do it. Please what? Which had Atelier? I have another friend, Mira, trying to force me into doing that. But if I don't watch it, then that's another way that I can bully them. And so I think bullying is good. I do plan to watch it with them at some point, maybe. Am I excited for Steel Ball Run? Tandori, what does that mean? Are we talking about like the Marble Olympics? Because I watch the Marble Olympics every year. If this is like some new version of the Marble Olympics, oh, JoJo's. No, I'm not. I stopped watching JoJo's. I'll be honest with you. After, oh my God, was season 2 storyline 2 seasons? After the Pillarmen. After the Pillarmen conclusion, I stopped watching JoJo's. I don't know why. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really couldn't tell you what made me stop watching JoJo's after that. It was a little bit of a shift. So part 2? Yeah, I guess part 2. Just felt like a bit of a shift for me. I really liked the way that they did everything in part 1, part 2. And then part 3 got like very weird. It got very bizarre, if you catch my meaning, if you are able to understand that level of intellectual joke. Part 3 is so boring. Okay, understandable. Maybe. Part 3 is the worst anyway. Love part 2. I love part 2 so much. Oh, what a masterpiece. Part 3 was 2 Monster of the Week. Yeah, okay. So, at least somebody on this planet agrees with me. It really felt that's the perfect way to describe it. It felt very Monster of the Week. It didn't feel good to watch that show like it did to watch part 1 and part 2. It's just stand fights. Yeah, I didn't really like the stands. They were kind of weird. I got the general premise of them. I think it's very funny to say, I wonder who the stand user is, and then it's the only one that looks like a stand user. But like, yeah, I don't know. Because part of part 3 is Joseph Joestar, and he's the protagonist of part 2. I disagree. I think part 3 ruined Joseph Joestar. I think it absolutely ruined part 2 Joseph Joestar. Because, I mean, we start off part 2 with them being like, yeah, so Joseph Joestar is a terrible father, cheated on his wife, absolute peak wife, cheated on her, yeah, just terrible. I'll never forgive the Japanese. Yeah, it kind of ruined him. I think they made a perfectly good character, and then they just didn't really know what to do with him. I forgot to hit the buttons. Isn't technically using a Magicite using a stand? No. Using Feo Ul in Pilgrim's Traverse, that's using a stand. Because they are innately connected to you. Have a good one, Isachel. Goodbye, enjoy your dinner. I hope it is tasty. Stands are fairies confirmed. Yeah, no, I will die on
You
that hill.
should play Dark Knight because at level 80 you get a stand.
I don't know if I believe. Everybody keeps telling me about Dark Knight and how it's like the best class storyline ever. And like, I just don't know if I believe it. All right, everyone. Well, now that Isacheld has left, I'm also going to leave. And by that, I mean I do have to rush out the door. I have things that I have to do tonight, and the stream honestly went longer than I thought it was going to. It has been a pleasure to see you. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful time with the rest of your day. I will see you again on Sunday for either more Lone Hero work or for the next fun challenge while Solo takes a nap. We'll probably swap back and forth between them. We'll figure that out. And then I may do a short Twitch only stream on Saturday to keep my promise to Azure. But keeping my promise to Azure also means that I will not be finishing FNAF 2. I give up. I've given up on that game. We're going to be moving on to a different FNAF. Is there absolutely anybody that I can send the gamers over to today? Oh, perfect. We can go be mean to Mirror together. Everybody prepare your high mirrors in chat. Please, thank you very much. We'll go raid Mirror. Our dear Mirror, creator of a good chunk of our emotes. The otter emote is from Mirror. Wonderful. The soup emote also from Mirror. Have a good one, everybody. Be safe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Goodbye, everybody. Bye. Farewell.